you prefer books or movies?
Well, I have a preference for reading books rather than watching movies, and there are a lot of reasons why I lean towards books. First, book is like the journey of self-discovery where we can picture ourselves in someone else's life, and it also lets me dig deep into the shadows and emotions of the stories, and allowing us to experience the plots like the characters in the stories, whereas movies don't involve much imaginations like reading the conventional books. And another reason why I opt for reading books is that reading books always requires us to requires the readers a lot of considerable efforts, and reading books also promotes our um, intellectual skills, various intellectual skills such as the problem solving skills, analytic skills, and critical thinking, while watching movies could be quite inactive, and because the author will outline the vision for you rather than creating our own experience and imagination.
Question 2. Do you think it is very important to read the book before watching the movie version of it?
Well, in my opinion, it is not worthy. Um, because, I always read the book before watching the movie, because books are meant to enhance our imagination levels, and we let our brain gears move to imagine the characters, places while reading. However, movies always restrict that chance to imagine, and even after watching the movie, the bandwidth of imaginations is gonna be pretty low.
Question 3. Do boys and girls like the same kinds of books?
Well, there are a few differences in the books that chosen by males and females. Well, for example, girls generally tend to chose the books specialized in fashions, or something like that, while the boys pay more attention to sports and game magazines. However, as far as reading books is concerned, both genders have more or less the same choice. There may be social problems, politics, and especially the healthcare.
Question 4. What kinds of books do Vietnamese people like reading?
Well, people of different ages have their own taste in choosing the books to read. Well, for the younger generations, I think they tend to choose the comic books, or like the entertaining magazines, which are quite suitable for their age. But for older generations, they tend to choose the magazines or books related to the books that tend to comprise the topics about politics, cultures, educations, or something like that, which are more complex.